right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Baal Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Baal Hashem, Wakakatash. Double honors to the apostle of great millstone, our teachers, and salutations to the Akim, the teaching is true of the folk on the earth, true and city, lifting up the name of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, throughout the folk on the earth, and the speckled bird that also teach the word also, and a few sisters that listen and learn as well. So this is just a quick lesson. Basically, it's just going into the light shall overcome. And when you go into the light, ultimately, we know that light is talking about Yahweh Shai. And, but also, on the mass scale, that light is talking about the truth. Which is basically going back to Yahweh Shai. Because this word is who? When you read John 1:1 and say the word is Yahweh Shai. They tell you in the book of Isaiah that the word is made flesh. Right? So this truth, this light shall overcome. And that's a quote out of Isaiah. Let's get that, man. Let's start with the Isaiah. Because that light shall overcome. And that light is overcoming now in the last days. Well, in these last days. It say, arise, shine, for that light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. And the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee, man. Because guess what? For so long, we've been into darkness, into wickedness, and we didn't know who we were. But the Lord opened up them floodgates. And according to what Revelation, the 5th chapter, he opened up the seals so that we can get this knowledge and wisdom and understanding, man. It say, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and the gross darkness, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall rise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. So the Lord glory is going to rise upon thee. Yahweh Bashem Awashai. And for so long we've been in darkness. That's why now this truth is coming out. You know why? Because this Isaiah 25, verse 7, it say, and he would destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people. And what's that? That's talking about all these lies, the bullshit that we was taught as a nation, man. And the Lord is destroying all this bullshit that's on the earth, especially the image of the Lord, painting him white, painting him with long hair, blue eyes. This devil that I believe, what's his name? Damn, his name is on the tip of my tongue. Salakia. He's a famous painter. DiCaprio, I believe. Leo DiCaprio, but if I'm saying his name right, but you can look him up. He was famous for that picture, man. And that's not how the Lord looked. When you go into Revelations, it tell you how the Lord was dark-skinned, how would have woolly hair. His eyes was flame of fire because what? He was always a wine bibber. Really, because he was vexed upon this world, man. Hey, it tell you, give you strong drink from a man that want to perish. Hey, dealing with hard-headed niggas all the time that don't want to listen, you want to get a little loose here and there, man. But that defies the point. Hey, let's go back onto the point because they destroy our Lord image, man. They destroy who we were as a nation. So, hey, we destroying that. They say the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations, man. And the Lord is destroying all that with the light. And we are the light, man, because the light is shining. If the word was given to his men in the Lord, the ones that the Lord had trust in, when you read in the book of Ephesians that the Lord had trust in us into the gospel, hey, the Lord is making us his children of the light. And let's get that, man. And we gonna get that John, I believe, too. Salakia, bear with me. It's 1 Thessalonians 5. 5 and let's start at 4. It say, but ye brethren are not in darkness. And darkness meaning what? To be lost, meaning to be void or something. That day shall overtake you as a thief. And what day are we talking about? Talking about that day when Yahweh Shai come back and return. See, it's appointed time of everything upon heaven. And we approaching that bad time, that Jacob's trouble, that Daniel 12. Hey, these times, war, all these times, it's approaching. Hey, and these things are not going to take us because guess what? We watching and we of that light. Because the only way to be a part of that light, you have to be a part of Yahweh Shai. And the only thing to be a part of Yahweh Shai, you have to be chosen. Remember, the scriptures say that I have not chosen me. I mean, you have not chosen me, but I have chosen you. So the Lord have to bring you into the light. It say verse 5, ye are of the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of the darkness. Because guess what? We not putting ourselves into this world. We putting our conversation into heaven. We putting our trust in Yahweh Shema Shai. Because guess what? He's that light. He's that light that's shining upon that hill, so to say, that the scriptures talked about, man. It say, therefore let us not sleep as do others, because hey, these people are spiritually dead. They don't know who they are. They don't know what's happening. They think that America is going to go on forever. These things is the mindset of our people. But here we come to tell you, hey, really just to rain on your parade to let you know that, hey, this place is not for us. And people really believe that these heathens is for us. They never was for us. The more and more you starting to understand this truth and understand the light of Yahweh Shema Shai, the more and more you understand that these things wasn't set up for us. Of course, it was the curses by Yahweh Shema Shai, the Lord, but ultimately, these heathens never was for us in the first place. They wanted us to be destroyed. They want us to keep ruling over us so that they can be on top. And they knew if we separated us from our power, from the light, guess what? We would never come into this thing. That's why back in slavery, not to rant too much, but back in slavery, hey, when we ever picked up a Bible or the Holy Scriptures, what did they do? They beat us or killed us, and they didn't want to teach us how to read because they knew if we understood this truth, guess what? Hey, we would connect with our power. But it wasn't time that, man. But back into this, it say, we do not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. And that's what we're doing, watching for the prophecies to come to pass. We're watching to our Lord to come back to save us. It say verse 7, for they that sleep, sleep in night, that they shall be drunken, are drunken in the night. It say, but let us who are of the day, meaning of the light, be sober, put on the breastplate of faith and love and a helmet of the hope of salvation. And that's what we're going to ultimately get, man. We're going to get that salvation of Yahweh Shema Shai when the Lord returns and bring down these nations. We're going to get that hope, that faith, which we already have it on a mass scale, because to preach this word and be in the truth, you have to have hope. You have to have faith and the power. You have to believe, man. You have to know that these things that we are saying and preaching is true. That's why the scripture tell you in Romans, let every man be persuaded in their own mind, man. You have to understand what you are really evolved in, man. Knowing that Yahweh Shai set us up, knowing that Yahweh set us up through Yahweh Shai, Salakia, but to preach this word, to preach it to others, so that they can come into the same stead if they hear. Because everyone is not going to come into this thing, man. That's why 2/3 is going to perish. But the ones that want to hear, that's why this truth and knowledge is flooding the floodgates, man. You know why? Because let's get this in second Esdras, man. Oh, Salakia. He closed that. This second Esdras. This second Esdras 6. And 27. It say, for evil shall be put out and deceit shall be quenched. And how is that? Through this truth. Through this truth, man. And that's why when you read in the book of Isaiah, it said that, let's get there real quick. So lock it. Bear with me. If I remember where it's at. This Isaiah 11 verse 4. It say, but with righteousness shall he judge the poor and reprove with equity for the meat of the earth. And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. And how he's doing that? With the truth. That's why wickedness is starting to be put out. People starting to grasp on who they really are in these last days. But let's keep reading. Verse 28, as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which have been so long without fruit shall be declared, man. And that's what's being declared, the light of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. The things that were so long were forbidden from us. This knowledge. The Lord is opening up our minds to really ultimately see the things to come and the things that surely shall come to pass. Hey, we go into the herbs, the economy and things like that, man, all through the wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai. The light is finally reached upon our people to rise us up, man. And that's all thanks to Yahweh Shema Shai, man. I believe this John, if I am mistaken. Hey, this John 11 and 9. Now, I didn't even have this, but it say, Yahweh Shai answered, Salakia. It say, this John 11 and 9. Yahweh Shai answered, are there not 12 hours in a day? If any man walk in the day, he stumble not. So see, if you walk in the truth of Yahweh Shema Shai, you're not going to stumble. You're not going to fall off. It say because he see the light of the world. But if a man walk in night, he stumble because there are no light in him, man. So therefore, if you walking in total darkness, you're going to stumble. You're going to be destroyed, man. Ultimately, because, hey, you don't have that light that's shining upon the world. You have what? Wickedness. And we all know wickedness can get you destroyed. I believe it's John, the 15th chapter. Or was it 17? Bear with me, Salakia. I'm trying to quote the one in Proverbs. Man, so many. Salakia. But if I don't find them, I don't see it. Salakia. That's basically it. See, the light is Yahweh Shai, and ultimately it's Yahweh, but it's Yahweh Shai because Yahweh Shai is the word, and that this truth is growing upon us, man. And if you walk in the light, as the Lord has said, hey, well, guess what? We're going to overcome this world. And that's how we get out this place and get salvation. Through the truth. Through Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Hey, which is the light. The light has come. And the Lord is coming ultimately to deliver us out of this dark place, man. So with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, that will honor the apostle and great millstone teachers, and salutations to the Akim and teaching this truth of the folk on the earth, Trinity City, lifting up the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Shai. So next time I want to say Shalom and a Bible ball.